A very good morning to my dear students. Welcome to your social studies online class. I am your social studies teacher Alvina Gill. As in our last video we have discussed chapter 8 exercises and question answers. So now today we are going to start with chapter number 9, major landforms and water bodies. So I request you all to open your social studies book and let's start our chapter. As firstly, when we talk about the landform, the main thing that comes in our mind is what do you know about landform? What are landforms? So, landforms are the natural features and shape existing on the surface of the earth. Now, the landforms, they are the natural features and the shapes which are existing on the surface of the earth. Different shapes are there. Some were plain, some were high, some were low. So, different shapes are there on the surface of the earth. They have difficult physical characteristics and are spread all over the planet of the earth. Now they have different physical characteristics and all over the planet of the earth they are spread. On the different part of the earth you can find the different shapes of the landforms. So somewhere there are lush green, somewhere there are barren lands, somewhere there are mountains, somewhere there are deserts, somewhere there are plains, somewhere there are plateaus. So different kinds of landforms you can see. So oceans and continents constitute to form very large landform, whereas the mountains, vast plains, and plateaus come under the category of landform. Now, these oceans and continents they form a large landform, whereas the land like mountains, vast plains and plateaus they come under the category of the large landform, wherever like individual mountains, hills, valleys, rivers, banks and hillside slope form to be an intermediate and small landforms. So these all things come under the category of small landforms like mountains, hills, valleys, rivers, banks and hillside slope. So all these things, some are under the large landforms, some are under the small landforms. Like large landform we can see the vast plains, mountains, plateaus, and whereas in the small landform you can see that hillside slope, river banks, hills, valleys, individual mountains. So now we will discuss one by one about the different landforms. So first of all we are going to discuss about the mountains. You might have visited, all of you might have visited the mountains for your vacation or for your outing. So today we are going to study about the mountains. So let's start. Mountains are the natural elevation on the earth's surface. They are the highest landform, usually found with broad base and conical top with steep side. They occupy almost one-fourth of the total land area of the earth. Now, mountains, what are mountains? They are the natural elevation, means elevated area, elevation higher, elevation on the earth's surface. They are the highest landforms which are usually found with the broad base and conical top on its with steep sides. So the mountains they cover almost one-fourth part of the total land of the earth. Whatever the total land on the earth we are having, from that one-fourth part of the total land is occupied by the mountains. The pointed tip of the mountain is called the peak. Now the pointed tip of the mountain which we have is called the peak. A series of mountain is called a mountain range. Now a continuous series of mountains, one by one, lot of series is there of mountains. So that is called the mountain range. The Himalayas are the longest mountain range. And when we talk about the mountain range, Himalayas are the longest mountain range. Now the temperature on the mountains remains less as compared to plains. Now the temperature on the mountains they remain less as compared, when we compare to the plains the temperature is high, but when we go to the mountains the temperature is less. The Mount Everest is the highest peak in the world. Now the Mount Everest hai, that is the highest peak in the world which we can found. Now we move to the next one. We have plateaus. Plateaus, as you can see in the picture, that is the elevated land but flat on the top. So now we are going to discuss about the plateaus. Plateaus are elevated highland with a more or less flat surface on its top. It has a large area on its top and steep or gentle slope on its sides. They are surrounded by lower land or mountain ranges. Now when we talk about the plateaus, they are the elevated highland with more or less flat surface on its top. On its top they are having the flat area. It has a large area on its top. Now the area on its is a large area and steep or gentle on its sides. So the surrounding, it is surrounded by a lower land or a mountain ranges. Due to the flat top, these landforms are also known as tablelands or highlands. Now these plateaus, they are also known as the tablelands or highlands because they have the flat top. The height of the plateaus varies from a few hundred meters to 1,000 meters. Now the height of plateaus, they varies from 100 meters to 1,000 meters. The main plateaus of the world we will discuss now. The Deccan Plateau in India, Western Plateau in Australia, Mongolian Plateau, etc. They are the important plateaus of the world. So main of the plateaus of the world we have discussed here. Deccan Plateau, Western Plateau, important plateau of the world. Now next one we have the plains. Now we are going to discuss about the plains like the areas where we are living, that are called the plains. Plains are the vast stretches of the flat land. They have little change in elevation and are usually lower than the land surrounding them. Now plains, what are plains? They are the vast stretches of the flat land and change in the elevation as usually lower than the land surrounding them. Plains near the oceans are called coastal plains, and whatever the plains that are near the ocean, that are called the coastal plains. Most of the big cities are located in the plains. As why the big cities are located? Because there the life is very easy. It is easy to build houses, buildings, roads and other structures in the plains. Hence they are heavily populated and polluted as well. For this, due to this reason, these plains are heavily populated as well as polluted also. Now we are going to discuss the main plains of the world. The northern plains of India, Nile Valley plains of Africa, Yangtze plains of China. They are some of the significant plains of the world. Now next one we have deserts. You might have read or you might have studied about the desert. So today we are going to study in detail about desert. What are things that are found in the desert. All these things we are going to discuss today about the desert. So let's start. Deserts are the large, dry and barren area of land which receive little or no rainfall throughout the year. The weather condition in desert is extreme. It is very hot in day and very cold at night. There are two types of desert, hot desert and cold desert. Now desert, what are desert? Like they are very large, dry and barren area of land with where there is no rainfall or very little rainfall throughout the year. The weather condition is extreme, means it is very hot during the daytime and very cold at the night. So there are two types of desert. When we talk about the desert, you might have about the hot desert but not about the cold desert. So today we are like deserts are of two types, hot desert and cold deserts. Hot deserts are covered with sand and animals like camels, snakes, lizards and rats can be found there. Now in hot desert, they are covered with the sand and animals like camels, snakes, lizard and rats you can see there. Now Thar desert in India, it is a hot desert. Now when we talk about the desert in India, it is a Thar desert and it is a hot desert, not a cold desert. Cold deserts are covered with snow. Now when we talk about the cold desert, that are covered with snow. They receive snowfall during winter. Now in winter there is a snowfall. Animals like penguins, whales and fur seals can be found in these deserts. So these type of animals like penguins, whales and fur seals you can found in these deserts. Now Antarctica is the world's biggest cold desert. Now Antarctica, it is the world's biggest cold desert which is there. Okay. Now next one we have island. As you can see in the picture, you can get an idea like what is an island. Island, it is surrounded by water on all sides, and between the water there is a land where the people live. So about that we are going to discuss. So let's start. An island is a piece of subcontinental land that is surrounded by water. The Andaman and Nicobar and Lakshadweep are the Indian islands situated in the Bay of Bengal and Arabian Sea respectively. So now when we talk about the island, this is a piece of subcontinental land that is surrounded by water on all the sides. This land is between the water. And India islands are Andaman and Nicobar and Lakshadweep. Andaman is situated in the Bay of Bengal and Lakshadweep is situated in Arabian Sea. So these two islands are the Indian islands. So students, I request you all to read the types of landform once again so that you can understand more clearly. If then also you have any doubt, any query, you can ask me related to anything which you have not understood. So please read the lesson once again. And students, stay safe, stay at home, and most important thing, keep studying. Thank you and have a nice day, my dear students. God bless you.